Thank you, Miss Felton, for setting such a brilliant trap.
All in a day's work, Inspector. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this crime solving is making me peckish.
Well done, Granny.
For catching a killer.
For making these yummy biscuits.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Aunt Cora.
That's a very small plant.
Yeah, well, what's the point? They grow.
Mine don't. I never remember to water them and they die horribly.
Well, I will water it then.
It'll die anyway. Or is that what you want, Sherry? To remind me of my own mortality?
Yes, that was exactly my intention.
Oh, crossword puzzles, crossword puzzles. I have other interests.
Of course you do. That's why we all chipped in for a stripogram. Most people would be grateful for so many well wishes, Aunt Cora.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's very sweet of you to get me a present, and I do know how fortunate I am.
But...
Oh, this town is like a morgue. Except it's not, because ever since Stuart Tanner went to jail, nobody has had the imagination to murder anyone.
Aunt Cora!
Oh, well, you asked me. I'm going for my morning constitutional.
Sure. Of course, it's a very nice day. Say hi to Hooper for me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to keep some semblance of order in Bakerbury? I mean, really sorry to inconvenience, but isn't it your job to keep the streets safe for decent, honest, hard-working people?
So, what's are you referring to?
I'm talking about homeless people erecting a rat-infested camp in the middle of the public park.
Yeah, we're aware of the situation.
Oh, well, everything's just fine and dandy then. I'm sure all the ladies jogging in the park feel perfectly safe. And my guests at the Duke Vincent just love looking out at a horde of filthy tramps.
What a charming way for a mayor to describe his own citizens. I take it you consider even the destitute ones to be citizens.
Miss Felton, you're new here, so I'll put that down to ignorance. Now, if you'd taken the time to find out, you'd know that I organise regular soup kitchens. I provide decent housing for ex-servicemen and women, and I offer gainful employment to ex-prisoners. So I don't think I need a lecture on philanthropy from an overrated biscuit peddler. I want those people cleared off today, or I'm sending in the bulldozers.
And so, what do you want, Miss Felton? And before you ask, no, I still don't need help investigating anything. Thank you very much.
And even if he did, he wouldn't be asking you. Not now, anyway.
Why not?
Because I saw your advert.
Looks like crime solving made you a bit peckish, sir.
Very funny, Daniel. Yes, I am partial to the odd muffin. Is that a crime? Look, watch this. Huh? No more muffin. You satisfied?
I had nothing to do with casting, but I promise next time I will insist on someone just as handsome as you.
Miss Felton, there is not going to be a next time, because you don't actually work here, do you? Now, unless you are reporting a crime, please, can you just stay away from my station? Please. Thank you very much.
But surely that's...
No, thank you, goodbye.
Oh, Miss Felton, happy birthday.
Becky, hello. Long time no speak. Uh-huh. Well, I have a very busy morning planned, but I suppose I can squeeze you in.
Cora, thanks for coming. This is Stacey Gallivan.
Seen you on TV.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
Stacey, why don't you start by telling Cora a bit about yourself?
I work at the Bar and Grill. My boyfriend's been in prison for 5 years and I want to get him out because he didn't do it.
Well, he didn't do what exactly?
Kill his ex-girlfriend. Well, Darren couldn't have done it because he was with me. But they gave him life. All because his lawyer was shit. So now I'm getting him a better one.
Just to be clear, I haven't agreed to take on Darren's case yet. I have to look into it and just make sure we have grounds for appeal.
Well, there will be. Like I said, he didn't do it.
So, a miscarriage of justice.
Don't get too excited. We don't know that yet. The victim's name was Anita Driver. She went out with Darren for a couple of months, but he was in the habit of choking her. So she broke up with him. When he didn't leave her alone, she filed a restraining order. She was found strangled in her flat, and his DNA was all over it. It was open and shut for the jury.
So why bother looking into it?
Well, for whatever reason, Stacey is willing to pay me, which means I'm willing to pay you.
You want to hire me?
Well, I can't appeal without new evidence, and I'm too busy to investigate, so there's probably nothing to find in any case.
Yeah. How much are you offering?
Make it 100.
Not including expenses?
Including expenses.
Oh, that's insult. I'll do it.
I thought you might. His name is Darren Duggan. He's in Bakerbury Prison, and I've arranged for you to visit him at 11.
Oh. Right.
Oh, and happy birthday, by the way. If you ever need a free lawyer.
Get out of jail free?
One consultation, obviously.
Wait! You can't do this! You've got no right to force him to move.
Section 35 of the Antisocial Behaviour Act of 2014 says we do. Now, sir, could you please pack this up? Now, I don't want to have to arrest you.
We won't let you arrest them. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is not a police state.
People, 2, 4, just calm down.
This is not
all right. I respect your right to protest.
Try to be civil, shall we, eh? All you lot care about is keeping this town nice for the tourists. Tourism creates jobs. Those tents are an illegal occupation of private property. How is the park private property?
Well, we had to sell off a small section of the park for general maintenance.
You sold it to the mayor.
There was a public notice about it.
Crook! Crook!
Get out of the way. Who the hell are you?
I'm Cora Felton. I'm investigating your case on behalf of Baidwan's solicitors. They're representing your girlfriend, Stacey Gallivan.
She's not my girlfriend.
Excuse me?
She thinks she is. But then, she always was delusional.
Right. Because you are quite the catch, aren't you, Mr. Duggan? Did you kill Anita Driver?
No, I bloody didn't. I loved her.
In a strangly sort of way?
We were meant to be together. And we would have been too, if some homeless nutter hadn't killed her.
What homeless nutter?
This was all in the trial. Some investigator you are.
Do you have a name? Or do I waste my valuable time finding out?
Roy Gleason. He followed Anita around for days, watching her.
How do you know?
'Cause I saw him.
Despite a restraining order. So you were stalking her too?
It's not stalking if you love her.
Look, let's cut the bullshit, shall we? I know you're a complete bastard. Luckily for you, after 5 divorces, I have a pretty high tolerance for it. If you didn't kill Anita, I'll find out who did. Just so we're clear, if it were up to me, I'd keep you in here anyway.
Ms. Cora Felton?
Yes.
Ah, so it is you. Oh, what an honour to have the puzzle lady here. I'm Governor Peacock. Perhaps we can have a chat. My office is far more comfortable.
Okay.
Ah, here's my secretary, Ida.
PA. I'm your PA, Jonathan.
Yes. Can she get you anything? Tea, coffee, water?
No, thank you.
I must congratulate you for your brilliant work in the Tanner case. I mean, without you, he and his accomplice might never have been caught.
That's very kind of you to say.
I have taken the liberty of checking the visitor's log. May I ask, what is your interest in Darren Duggan?
Well, that depends. What's your interest and my interest?
No interest, apart from your well-being, Miss Felton. But if you are here in an investigative capacity, I should warn you that Darren Duggan is a dangerous killer who deserves to be exactly where he is, serving life.
Darren claims a homeless man killed Anita Driver.
Ask any prisoner here, and they'll name someone else as the guilty party. So I say this with the greatest respect. Don't be taken in.
Oh, I certainly won't, Governor Peacock.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. Anton Grant, Baker Bee Gazette. I'm writing an article about ex-prisoners being offered employment on release. You got a minute?
I've barely seen my girls in 18 months. So what do you think? Tosser.
I'm taking it that didn't go as planned. What are you doing here, Anton?
I could ask you the same thing.
You first.
All right, I'm working on something about exploitation. So far, it's just a hunch, but could be big. You?
Becky's hired me to look into a cold case, possible wrongful conviction. I won't step on your toes if you don't step on mine.
Deal.
You've got some nerve, you know that? Pulling a vanishing act on my niece.
Is that what she told you?
She didn't tell me anything.
Well, if she had, you'd know it was her that ended it with me, not the other way around.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Then, maybe you need a reason to come by the house. You could do me a favour at the same time.
I'm listening.
Can you do some digging on a local vagrant named Roy Gleason?
Might be tricky with no fixed address, but I'll try. As it's your birthday.
So they used a handsaw to cut through the temporal bone, and then they opened up his brain and pulled it all out when he was awake.
Hello, Katie. Aren't you supposed to be at school?
It's break time, but I should be getting back. Could you not tell my dad that I was here?
I can keep a secret. Jimmy, just the man I need. I'm investigating the murder.
There's been another murder?
Oh, no, this was about 5 years ago. A young woman from Baker Bee called Anita Driver. I need whatever you can find out about the trial in particular, and maybe an obituary, if you can find it.
No, sorry, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, I'm not supposed to. You see, I promised my mum I would stay away from that kind of stuff. And Inspector Hooper, well, he warned me to stick to murders in books, not real life.
You're not supposed to be spending time with Katie either, but you're doing that, aren't you? Anita Driver. There you go. There's more to this than meets the eye, I'm sure of it. Governor Peacock practically begged me to drop the case.
Anita Driver?
Yes, but never mind about the obituary. Read about the trial. Darren's defence was shoddy. He was crucified in the press. Oh, he's a nasty piece of work, but I think he might just be telling the truth. He claims there was a second stalker, Roy Gleason. Can you believe The defence didn't even bother to call him as a witness. Oh, you were fast. Come through.
Anton, hey.
Hey. Good to see you. I've not seen you around much. Where you been hiding?
Oh, nowhere. I go out all the time.
Oh, joining me at bridge doesn't count.
Oh, is this your cold case? Yeah, I remember it. I'm pretty sure it was the ex-boyfriend.
I'm keeping an open mind.
Fair enough. So I tracked down Roy Gleason.
Oh, you found him? Good work.
He's ex-military. Medically discharged about 6 years ago after a nervous breakdown in Afghanistan. Then he was homeless for a while. That's his current address.
Oh, Imperial Gardens, Winterbourne Estate.
Sounds swanky.
It is. It's a gated community for ex-servicemen and women, connected to the mayor. Then again, most things in this town are connected to the mayor.
You smell something fishy. Oh, come on. We're all friends here.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to ex-prisoners. I think Mayor Firth might have a deal with Governor Peacock to use them for cheap labour in his hotels and bars.
I always knew he was a snake.
Speaking of which, you want company talking to Gleason? Could be dangerous.
No need. I'll be with her.
Okay. Well, just try not to hit him in the head with a frying pan.
Bridge. I go out.
I know.
Someone has landed on their feet.
Sorry to bother you. We're looking for Roy Gleason. Is he here?
What do you want?
I'm Cora Phil.
I know who you are. I said, what do you want?
We just need to ask a few questions about the murder of Anita Driver. Terrible business, I'm sure you remember. Shall we discuss it here, or would you prefer somewhere more private?
You got 2 minutes, and I want you out.
Straight to the point. I like a military man. You were seen following Anita Driver in the days before her death. Care to comment?
That's what her piece of shit ex-boyfriend claimed. But he's a liar. Like I told the police, I never even met the woman.
Are you quite sure? Because I have seen a photograph of Anita in a cafe with you clearly watching her through the window.
The image is a little grainy, but it is clearly you, Mr. Gleason.
If there was a picture, it would have come up in the trial.
It's only just come to light. But it'll certainly be admissible in Darren Duggan's appeal, won't it, Sherry?
I don't care what picture you've got, because it won't prove a thing. I never touched her. Now get out. Get out and don't bother me again.
He was as shifty as the governor. And now I think about it, so was Stacey Gallivan.
You mean Darren's girlfriend? The one who hired Becky? All right. What about me, then? Maybe I killed Anita Driver.
I'm just saying that Stacey is a lot more into Darren than he is to her. Maybe she bumped off Anita to get her man.
Yeah, but she'd have known he'd be a prime suspect. Why land him in jail?
That grey car behind me. Oh, don't look. A man in a hat and glasses. He's been following us all morning.
What? How do you know he wasn't just driving in the same direction?
Then what's he doing sitting there now? Waiting for us to leave, that's what.
Are you going to shoot him?
Read out his number plate for me.
Have you got any binoculars in there?
And how do you know they weren't just driving in the same direction?
Why is it so hard for people to believe I was being followed?
It could have been a Puzzle Lady fan.
Exactly. It's just some loser.
No, I was leaving a suspect's place and the car was waiting for me.
What suspect?
An ex-soldier called Roy Gleason. Duggan claims he's the real killer.
Oh, well, if Darren Duggan says so, then...
Yeah. And since when are you on the side of scumbags like him?
I'm just trying to get to the truth. If he's guilty, then let him rot. But I'm ruffling a few feathers by making inquiries, and in my experience, that means something is not right.
How could her? Eh? Ruffling feathers in her experience.
Will you run the number plate? What if the person in that car wants to kill me? Would you like to be forever known as the inspector who let a national treasure die?
Go on then, yeah. I'll run the plate.
Thank you. Yep, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lime and soda. So, what'd Darren think about me getting a lawyer? I hadn't told him in case it didn't work out, but was he pleased?
Not that I could tell. But then I don't know him very well. He said you two go back a long way.
We were neighbours growing up. I used to follow him around on his bike and stuff. We was inseparable for a while.
Just for a while?
Till he discovered girls.
Girls besides you?
Oh, we never... When he gets out, we'll be together. Properly.
I see. In the meantime, he's rather a captive audience, isn't he?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm merely observing that with Darren in jail, he can't chase after other women. So one might say that Anita's death was good for you.
You think I wanted her dead?
No, I'm just exploring all angles.
Including me? Is this what I'm paying for? Some old badger shop and accused me of murder?
I never said you murdered her.
Explore that.
Oh, very refreshing. Oh. Inspector, hello. Oh. Brynford, you see? Yes. House number?
He's on the High Street, number 125. Her name is Peter Burns.
Ever heard of him?
No, I've got to go. My wife's here.
Thank you, Inspector.
Hi, love. You look nice.
This was confiscated from Katie at school today. She was showing it to all her friends. I think she was more disturbed by the Tanner incident than we thought.
Bloody hell. Well, where's she got this? Jimmy Bloody Potter.
So, you're a private detective? Who hired you to follow me? You might as well tell me. I'll find out. I always do.
Is she here?
Yep, come on in.
Oh, good morning.
We have to drop the case.
Why? Because I upset Stacey. Oh, she's the one who threw a drink at me.
Turn on the news.
6 months back, we had to fish it out the River Nid. Now it's gone again. I just hope they haven't popped it this time.
Wow. No, you're right. That is huge.
Here we are outside Bakerbury Prison, where unfortunately this morning there was a violent attack
which resulted in murder. Prisoner Darren Duggan
survived the attack, leaving the other man dead.
Darren killed someone.
Duggan stabbed the other prisoner in self-defense after he came at him with a handmade knife. The name of the deceased prisoner is Jason Driver.
So he's connected to Anita Driver?
The murder of Anita Driver, Jason's sister. It appears Jason was recently transferred from Durham Prison after he was convicted for attempting to rob a Bakerbury bank with a fake gun a year ago.
I'm here with Governor Peacock. Governor, how is it possible for two prisoners with a deadly grudge to end up in the same prison wing?
Well, I'm afraid violent prisoners can't always be prevented from being violent towards each other.
Yes, but given their history...
No, look, you have to let me finish. Yeah, I'm running a very busy prison here. It's impossible to keep track of the crimes of all of the inmates.
With all due respect, Governor, that is your job.
Rod, I think we both understand.
I knew it. I knew there was more to this.
Miss Felton, I thought you'd swing by.
Jason Driver's attempted robbery. It was here in Bakerbury.
Yeah. And I arrested him myself. And not that he put up much of a fight. He confessed straight away. I mean, he could hardly plead innocent, could he? Everyone had seen his face.
Maybe that was the point. Maybe he deliberately committed a moronic crime just to get sent to jail so he could kill Darren Duggan.
Maybe. But so what? The plan failed. Duggan killed him in front of a dozen witnesses. Darren Duggan is serving a life sentence, so now any chance of an appeal is out the window. And that makes you somewhat redundant, wouldn't you say, Miss Felton? Come in. I believe this is yours.
Yeah.
Did I not make myself clear, Jimmy?
Yes, but,
I don't want my daughter seeing stuff like this. She's only 15, mate.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
Have you got no friends your own age? Like, honest to God, Jimmy, nobody? No pals?
There's Fat Keith.
Fat Keith? Well, go and hang out with Fat Keith. Chat about exploding heads until your hearts are content. Just keep Katie out of it, please. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Go on.
Jimmy's a sweet kid. You know he'd never do anything to harm Katie.
Do you know, Miss Felton, I am used to you sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. But really, when it comes to my family...
Hey, what did Hooper say?
I don't want to talk about it. Do you know I'm still being followed? He's parked just down the road.
You serious?
I find it strangely comforting.
Why?
Because it means someone is scared. Oh. What happened to you,
A man happened, that's what.
Anita Driver is survived by her brother, Jason Henry Driver, and her sister, Bella Katrina Driver. I didn't know Anita had a sister.
Yes, I know. It was in the obituary. The one you said wasn't important.
Well, Bella Driver could be important. Very. Would you look into it for me?
Me?
Yeah. Find out where she is.
No, I can't. I've got... Yep, sure.
I'm here to see the governor.
Anton Grant from the Bakerbury Gazette. I'm writing an article about Mayor Firth's employment of ex-prisoners. Is there someone I... Sherry. Hi.
Is it okay that I'm here?
Of course. I mean, yeah, I'm at work, but it's cool. What can I do for you?
I am trying to track down Anita Driver's sister, Bella. I couldn't find anything online except a work number, but she quit a year ago. I just thought you found Roy Gleason pretty fast.
I can search for a last known address. Doesn't mean she'll still be there. What's the full name?
Bella Katrina Driver.
Can't be too many of those. Yes. 3 matches in the UK. Norwich, Inverness, and, yes, Yorkshire.
Peacock. No, this is the governor. Miss Blunker's called in sick. Printer cartridges. How should I know? Just call back on Monday. Miss Felton, how did you get in here?
Bribery.
I'm afraid I can't chat. You've caught me at a rather difficult time.
I bet I have. I saw you on the news, and if I may say so, Governor, I didn't buy it.
Didn't buy what?
You seemed pretty clued up on Darren Duggan before. You would have known who Jason Driver was when you transferred him.
Prisoners are moved all the time due to overcrowding. And no, actually, I didn't know who Jason Driver was until it was too late.
But that doesn't explain why you put him in with Category A prisoners. Robbery's a far lesser crime than murder.
Well, Jason Driver was clearly dangerous enough to be there. He was the one with the knife.
Ah, yes. The knife that you didn't find in your routine searches. Anyone would think you wanted Darren Duggan killed.
I resent that, Miss Felton. I am doing my level best to run a safe prison, and I will not have you implying otherwise. Now, if you don't mind, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Ah, Mayor Firth. Is Duggan safe now, or have you put him in with a cage full of hungry tigers?
He's been held in isolation at his own request. Satisfied?
Cigarette? You may be here sometime. No? Oh well, suit yourself.
Not from the tabloids, are you?
No, God, no. Well, Anton is a journalist, but he's one of the good ones.
All right, come on. Sorry, it's just they wrote all kinds of crap about Bella's sister when she died. I mean, she was murdered, you know?
Thank you. Well, that's why we're looking further into Anita's death.
I thought they caught the guy.
That may not be the whole story.
We were hoping to find Bella to ask her a few questions.
Well, if you find her, you can tell her I've got a few myself. She disappeared a year ago.
She disappeared?
Well, she up and left. I went to work one day, and then when I got home, she'd gone. Didn't even write a note. We were really close, you know. Or at least I thought we were.
Well, maybe what happened with her sister just got to be too much. You know, sometimes we just need to run away.
Well, she'll be going through it all again. You know, her brother being killed.
Did you ever meet Jason?
Yeah, once or twice. He was a nice guy. That's why I was so surprised he tried to rob that bank. But, like you said, trauma.
And how did Bella react to all of that?
That was the week she left.
So her brother gets into trouble and Bella just ghosts her whole life. Why? He initially got sent to Durham prison, right? Maybe she moved there to be closer to him?
Makes sense.
Which means there's a chance she followed him back to Bakerbury when he was transferred. She could be right under our noses.
You're getting good at this.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I am actually quite surprised you're still at the Gazette. Especially after the Tanner story.
Well, I did get one offer for Manchester, but I'm still thinking about it.
What's to think about?
Well, what have we here?
That appalling puzzle woman's been sniffing around again. She's like a festering boil right on my backside that just won't go away.
Well, what was she asking about? You and me?
No, not that. Jason's transfer. If she thinks she knows what's happening, she'll blab about it all around town, and then we are screwed.
What are we going to do now?
I suggest you let me in. Mr. Peacock, I know you're in there. What a considerate boss you are, checking in on your assistant when she pretends to be ill.
I am bloody ill.
No. Still, I'm sure your wife would be delighted to hear that you two are in such intimate terms.
Oh, God. Please, don't tell her, please. Look, what do you want to know?
What I asked you before, why did you transfer Jason Driver?
Someone has a video of us.
You're being blackmailed. By whom?
We don't know. But they filmed in my house. They were in my bedroom.
Was anything stolen in the process?
No.
So not just an opportunist. They came for only one purpose. Well, don't just clam up. Give me details. Did they ask for money? How did they contact you?
Just phone texts. I offered them money, but they didn't want that. They told me to transfer Jason into the same wing as Darren Duggan, or the video would go public. I mean, I had no choice.
Of course you had a choice. You knew Jason would try to kill Darren.
Duggan's a monster. He deserved it, but I couldn't have known Jason would be the one who'd end up in the morgue.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, whichever bed you choose to be in.
Look, what are you going to do with this? Go to the press? The police? I'd lose my job, my marriage. I could even end up in prison. Look, all for having an affair with my secretary.
For the last time, Jonathan, I'm your PA. And I don't actually sleep at night anymore. Not since the break-in.
Then perhaps you've been punished enough. As for you, I happen to know how shitty it is to be cheated on. But I have bigger fish to fry, like a certain murder that stinks to high heaven. So, despite your charming summation of my character, I will indeed keep this between us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Save your thanks. I might ask you for a favour sometime.
I don't know why you wanted me to talk about the graveyard. It wasn't even scary, it was brilliant.
That's good, honey, I'm glad. Derek, can you take her home, please, to get back to work?
Yeah, just go and wait in the car, love.
Maybe she is fine.
Maybe it's fine. Do you not see the Rorschach test things? Everything looked like bloody roadkill to her.
Rorschach. Yes, I did. Don't snap at me.
I'm sorry, love, I'm sorry. I was worried, you know.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Come here. Oh. I love you, darling.
I love you too. We'll talk about it later, okay?
We will. Have a good day, love. Sammy, get this weight, mate. I'm just in the middle of it. Right, I'm on my way. Do not tell your mum about this.
So someone was blackmailing the governor to put Darren's life in danger. Could it be Bella getting revenge for her sister?
I'd put my money on it. Where was that flatmate you talked to anyway?
That's a town not far from here, Brynford.
Brynford? That's where I found P.I. Burns. Coincidence? I think not.
Sorry. Danny, hey, what's up? Okay, thanks. Yep, I didn't hear from you. We'll be there in 5. You're not going to believe this.
What are you lot doing here?
We can't reveal our sources.
Did you hear that, Danny? They're not going to reveal you as their source.
Me, sir, I didn't... I'm sorry, sir, it's just they were investigating him, so...
Can you keep it down, please? If he hadn't broken his neck in the fall, he would have bled out from the stab wound.
But do you think he was murdered?
I'll ask the questions, Miss Felton. Thank you very much. Do you think he was murdered?
Well, it hardly looks like a freak accident now, does it?
It looks like it could have been some kind of freak accident.
Wait a minute, what?
How does that prove it's an accident?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Look, he's been polishing his bayonets. He's pissed. Goes downstairs, takes a tumble, falls onto it.
No. He's polishing his knives. Someone bursts in. There's a hand-to-hand fight. It moves out onto the landing. The killer stabs him and pushes him down the stairs.
That's pure conjecture. Kate, what the hell are you doing in it? I told you to wait in the car.
I did. Relax, they put the body away. I wanted to see it, but it was zipped up in a stupid bag, so...
Bloody hell. Danny, just take her home, please. Go on.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Get home, you.
So, has she actually found anything that will help Darren's case?
I've found out plenty, Miss Gallivan. Whether or not it'll help Darren isn't for me to say. But, in a nutshell, I questioned Roy Gleason, and within 24 hours he was found dead in suspicious circumstances. Meanwhile, the governor was being blackmailed over a sex tape of him with his PA, Ida Blunkett. The blackmailer forced him to transfer Jason Driver to the same prison as Darren, who then killed him in self-defense. I suspect the sex tape was made by a private investigator by the name of Burns, who's been following my every move. In fact, he's out there right now.
What makes you think he made the sex tape?
Because Anita had a sister, Bella, who's currently nowhere to be found. P.I. Burns just happens to be from the same town as Bella Driver's last known address. Could Bella be the one blackmailing the governor to put Darren in harm's way?
You mean he could still be in danger? Oh my God! Darren didn't even kill Anita or Miss Babewin. Please, you have to get him out of jail before something else happens to him.
Stacey, I thought you understood. Darren's appeal is over. He killed a fellow prisoner. No jury is ever going to overturn his conviction now.
So there's nothing else you can do for him? Well, thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Always nice to have a happy customer.
Well, she's not a customer anymore. It's over, Cora. Case is closed.
It's not over until the puzzle lady sings. What a day. Want a takeaway?
Yeah, come on. What's that? Looks like another birthday card.
Oh, my birthday was yesterday.
Yes, well, it's your birthday weekend. Open it. What is it?
Someone's idea of a joke. Cora Felton will die next.
Oh my God, I'm Cora. Well, that's a death threat.
Really? It's not that serious, is it?
No, of course it's serious. It was hand-delivered. That means I know where you live.
Well, if it had been posted, they'd still know where I live.
What? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Just in case it has fingerprints. Whew. Okay, let's get this to Hooper. Come on, Aunt Cora, let's go.
Right. Okay. Strange. Hello? Where is everybody?
They're all at the library. Sir, I'm on my way.
What's going on?
All I know is there's been another incident.
Why are all the lights off?
And this is courtesy of Babs Bakery.
My pleasure. Oh, amazing. Ooh, according to this, I'm still 30.
Yes, okay, let's get her some champagne, please.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to say thank you for assessing such a brilliant trap.
This was you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Then, the least you can do is tell me what the coroner said.
Right. Gleason's blood alcohol was sky high. The stab wound, however, was low. So unless he was killed by a psychotic toddler, it was an accident.
But it can't have been. He knew something about Anita Driver's murder. I know it. Someone killed him to shut him up.
No. There was no evidence of any intruder in the place. There was no witness statement to support any kind of commotion, and there was no visitor in the building that night. Look, stop assuming that there is a murderer around every corner, Miss Felton. Danny, get upstairs. Sam, make sure nobody gets in or out. Edith, can you lock that back exit, please, right away?
Katie, don't look at me.
Don't you look. Don't follow me right now, This is D.C.I. Hooper. The body's been found in the library. Derek Hooper, can you send a car down to the library?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You just contaminated the body, Miss Felton.
I think he rather contaminated my cake.
Now, does anyone know who he is?
Never seen him before in my life.
Could everyone just go? Please, go on, get out, everyone, come on. Cream in my fingers.
Sure you don't want me to drive?
Oh, I'm fine. Oh. What a waste of a good cake. That's delicious.
That's disgusting. What is that? That's his wallet, isn't it? You took a dead guy's wallet?
And his keys. But you didn't think I fell on him by accident, did you?
Why would you do that?
Because he's the one who's been following me.
That was P.I. Burns. Okay, well, we have to tell Hooper then.
I'll tell him everything, but this is just to buy us time. If Hooper beats us to it, he'll keep us out of our own investigation. Would that be fair?
Beats us to what? Oh, Cora, this is insane. We're both going to go to jail.
Calm down. I just need to find out who hired him to follow me. Looks like someone beat us to it.
Okay, we are calling Hooper now, right?
Let's just take one quick look.
Hey, stop!
Sorry, they were too fast.
Not as fast as me.
We'll get blamed for the break-in.
I'm not leaving without answers.
What are you doing?
I don't know, looking for accounts, emails.
No, don't hit that. That's a shot downtown. Yeah. No, you're just moving desktop icons. No, wait, you're going to do it. Okay, stop. Just let me do it. Thank you.
Whoever broke in here, they were after their own file, covering their tracks.
Why? Because they killed Burns?
Maybe. Or they saw he'd been killed on the media posts. They didn't want the police asking questions. Jerry, for goodness sake, there's a time and a place.
Cora, this is a home video. Look.
Oh, yeah, I knew it. Burns did make that sex tape.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something?
So you lie about recognising the victim, and then you steal his ID and his keys, and then you break into his offices?
Actually, the door was open, so technically...
Technically, I'm going to press charges against the pair of yous.
Charges for what exactly? I mean, the break-in happened before my clients arrived. Why would they force their way in if they had keys?
They were still caught inside.
Huh.
Did they steal anything? No. At worst, they were trespassing, which I don't need to tell you is entering a property without the owner's permission. And, well, he wasn't exactly in a position to offer that, was he? You have no right to hold them for even a second longer, and you know it. Let's go.
Just go with her.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Fair point, well made, that one, isn't it? She's very good.
Thank you, Becky. Nicely done.
Actually, you're not welcome. What the hell were you two thinking?
Me? No, I told her it was a mistake.
Yeah, of course you did, because your aunt's a complete liability.
Tell me about it. Aunt Cora, why do you always take things too far?
Well, this was your brilliant idea anyway, Sherry.
Oh, what does that mean? What was your idea?
Oh, to give you a case. It was supposed to be a sort of birthday present. I thought it might cheer you up, stop you moping around the house.
But I was hired as a detective.
No, that was Sherry's money. I took the whole fee from Stacey. Lawyers are expensive. Speaking of which, we need to talk about your bill for me bailing you out tonight.
Get out of jail free. There. Consider yourself paid. Thanks for the birthday present.
Thanks.
I can't make out her face there, can you?
No, all right, I'll just pause. Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Right there. That. Wait a minute. Is that Governor Peacock?
Oh, no.
It was the puzzle lady, wasn't it?
What does she know about this?
Nothing, just about the affair. But if she didn't tell you, then how?
Well, I've seen the video.
Oh, God. If my wife finds out, she'll take everything.
Well, I'd say that's the least of your problems, Mr. Peacock, because we found the video on the laptop of a dead man.
Dead?
Well, murdered, yeah. And I would say that you had a pretty good motive to kill the man that was blackmailing you.
Well, you think I killed him? Are you insane? I'd never risk going to prison. I know what it's like!
Well, then, can you tell me where you were at around 8 p.m. last night?
I was with Ida at her house.
Right. So your only alibi is your mistress, who has a pretty good reason to kill him too.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Make a tissue, please.
Oh, God.
Like a glass of water, Mr. Peacock.
I need a Xanax.
There's one in your bag.
Ida says she was with Peacock till 9 o'clock, but they make a point of not being seen together, so no one can corroborate that.
So what do you think, then? Are they accomplices to a murder?
Maybe. Means, motive, opportunity.
Preposterous. Governor Peacock's a pillar of this community, and I won't have his good name sullied by anyone.
His good name? He's just admitted to having an affair with his PA.
It's hardly a reason to accuse him of murder, Inspector Hooper.
The victim had a sex tape of them.
Then I'd say they're the victims here, being persecuted for a private indiscretion. Have you even found a murder weapon? Witnesses to place them at the scene, eh?
Well, not yet, no.
No. Then I suggest you release them immediately.
With respect, Mayor Firth, I don't answer to you. I answered to the Chief Constable.
It's interesting you should say that, because he and I were just talking about you over a game of golf. He has his doubts about your competence, Inspector. But I defended you. Was I wrong?
Well, I am aware that I don't have enough to charge them, so I'll release them. For now. But I will question and charge anybody that I see fit, Mayor Firth, regardless of their standing in this town.
Shit. Sorry, Mum.
So what the hell were you two doing?
We just thought we would try and time the killer's movements and see how long it would have taken them to run downstairs and rejoin the party.
So to rejoin the party?
We were thinking it could have been one of the party guests, and that's how come no one was caught.
Oh, right. And then who do you suppose slit the man's throat then, Katie? Would it have been Babs the baker, perhaps? Or maybe Jimmy's mum? Or... It's not funny! And I thought I told you to stay away from my daughter.
Oh, it's not Jimmy's fault. I wanted to help.
Right, just come on, get out. Not you, Katie. Why would you get involved in a stupid stunt like that?
Well, it wasn't stupid. There's a point to all of our experiments.
Well, I don't like it, Katie. Honestly, and I don't like this obsession you've got now with death and corpses and gore. It's not normal, love.
I am normal, Daddy.
I know, I didn't mean that. Don't you say a word, please.
I wouldn't dream of it.
No, you wouldn't, no. I mean, you keep everything to yourself, don't you? Like, for example, the identity of murder victims. And I'm guessing that you knew that Governor Peacock was being blackmailed, yeah?
I was going to tell you everything, Inspector, once I had sufficient evidence.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm here now, to offer up another vital clue.
To offer up a clue? How very kind, Miss Felton, thank you.
Now, we'll consider it a peace offering. You'll remember the break-in at Burns' office. A sore point, I know. I took a picture of the intruder's car as it sped away. Yeah. I suspect they are the one who hired Burns to follow me. And that's why they broke into the office, to steal their own file.
Well, that is actually useful, Miss Felton, thank you very much. Well, and I suppose you'd be interested in knowing the identity of this person, too.
Well, if you're running it through your database, maybe I could have a peek.
Oh, yes, or maybe you could get stuffed. Because I'm not sharing anything with you ever again, and neither is Sam, right?
Yes, sir.
And don't even think about trying to sweet-talk Danny, because the next time I will fire him. Make no mistake. You're on your own.
I am really sorry for lying to you. I just wanted to give you a gift you'd actually enjoy, and if that's solving crimes, then what's the harm?
Becky never really hired me. She was just helping a stupid old fool indulge in a fantasy.
It's not a fantasy. You are really good at this. No, and whether Hooper helps you or not, I know you're going to figure out who killed Anita Driver. And P.I. Burns. And possibly Roy Gleason.
Hello.
Hello. I'm not interrupting, am I? How's your case going?
Oh, well, I've hit a dead end. I'm trying to trace a number plate, but Hooper's refusing to help, and the DVLA won't give it up either.
I know the feeling. I'm being stonewalled on this whole Firth thing. Nobody that works here will speak to me, but that's not why I came over. Sherry, I'm going clubbing tonight with mates. Do you want to come?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Why not?
I'll message you. They're so good.
Drink your hot chocolate.
Becky. Hi. You look nice.
Thanks. So do you.
We're going to get some drinks. You guys want anything?
Ah, we're good.
Sure? Yeah. Hey, I'll get a beer and a vodka tonic, please.
Not exactly my kind of music.
Oh, really? What is?
I'm more into like indie rock.
You're serious? I'm sorry, I can't picture that. Oh, thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
I actually used to tour with a band.
For what?
Excuse me, can we get another vodka tonic?
I said I used to...
When that fire hit at all the informer them be step back, you see the gunshot. When that fire hit at, tell them I and I rule up this spot, you see the gunshot. When that fire hit at, you must be like.
Hi, remember me? Anton Grant, we met the day you were released.
Yeah, I'm busy.
I just need to ask you a couple of questions, please. Just 2 minutes.
Look, fuck off, all right? I need this job.
All right, look, just call me if you change your mind. Okay. Cherry water.
That's the vodka tonic that she wanted.
No. She doesn't need any more alcohol.
Surveying all the youngs, I see.
It's not going to affect our arrangement. I'll make sure of that.
I think you'll find I made sure of it by coming to your rescue today.
And it's much appreciated. Consider our next transaction free of charge. Who's that? Some there.
It's that journalist. Security?
Get up! Jeez.
All right. Hey, what you did? No!
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Anton is supposed to be my friend, but friends don't just ditch each other.
Okay, do you want me to call you a cab? I'll wait outside.
No, we're not friends either. I can take care of myself, thank you very much.
Can I come in? We ran the number plate, and the car is registered to Jason Driver.
Who's dead? So, someone is using his car. But who?
That's all I know. And I'm only helping you because I think there's something off about this case.
Why do you say that?
Because the mayor keeps trying to shut it down.
Hooper's a good man, but sometimes he rolls over too easy. And just so we're clear here, my loyalties are still to Hooper.
Sherry. Hi.
Oh my God. Wow, what the hell happened to you?
I ran into a difference of opinion. We're not thinking about driving home, are you?
Yes,
Sherry.
that's where I live.
No, leave the car. That's not happening.
No, whoa. I thought that you had left. But you wouldn't do that. No. You are a good guy, Anton.
No,
What?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, that is very mean.
Had a bit too much
No,
to drink.
yes, and so what?
So, I just don't think it would be a good idea.
No, you're not the good idea, actually. So you just watch me.
Hey, those are your car keys.
No, this is a magic key. So
Of course it's not a
It
magic
is. Maybe this one is.
No,
it is.
I have the keys in my pocket.
No, I have the keys
Round
right
with
here.
it.
Please, let me go. Please, I'll just go careful. I'll go this way. Oh, okay. Oh, look, it opens. You get in. See, it's your turn. Because I'm going climbing through. Ta-da!
You sure don't need any help?
No, thank you.
Good night, then.
Just taking a small break.
Transaction free of charge. Who's that?
That's all you got? Was it worth getting beaten up for?
Ask me tomorrow.
And are you going to tell me why my niece is in such a state?
She drank too much. I probably could have paid her a bit more attention.
And where the hell is our car?
I made her leave it at the Duke Vincent.
Oh, that's something. But you better not be playing games with her, Anton. Or I'll give you a lot more than a bloody nose.
Hey, she's the one who said she just wants to be friends. Then I had to practically fight her off me. I don't know what the hell she wants. I wish she'd just make up her mind.
Oh, stop whining, for Christ's sake. Sherry just wants to be happy. You can make that happen. You just have to try a bit harder.
Ow. Easy.
Tea. Oh, it can't have been that bad.
I threw myself at him and he said no. And I'm pretty sure I was horrible to Becky, so yes. I would like to crawl into a hole and die.
Well, there's no time for that, because you're going to have a shower, get dressed, and then we're going to take a nice brisk walk down to the Duke Vincent Hotel.
Why? I don't ever want to see that place again.
Tough, because we have things to do, and we need the car.
No, Aunt Cora, I feel like shit. Just go without me.
No, I will not have you backsliding, Sherry Carter. Do you hear me?
What are you talking about?
Hiding from the world. So you made a fool of yourself. So what? I make a fool of myself all the time. You're coming with me whether you like it or not.
Okay. Fine. What are we doing?
You remember the car we saw driving away from Burns' office? It's registered to the now deceased Jason Driver.
Oh, my God. How did you find that out?
Not important. The point is, I think Bella Driver must be the one using it. You were right. She followed her brother back to Bakerbury.
Yeah, but that still doesn't tell us where she is.
I know. But I think the way to find Bella is to go right back to where this all started, with Anita Driver.
All right, here we go, guys. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and swing, swing, circle. Swing, swing, circle, and incha-cha, in, and up, and 1, 2, whip, whip, and kick. Well done, guys.
Morning sickness.
Toilet's just that way.
Thank you.
Anita ran classes just like this several times a week. They were always full.
And what about Anita herself? Was she as popular as her dance classes?
Of course. Everyone loved Anita. She was just this lovely, sunny person.
Who was George Morris?
He was this homeless man. He used to sleep in our doorway sometimes. Someone ran him over, poor thing. No one knows who did it. Everyone felt dreadful, so we all chipped in for that plaque.
Maybe you should have all chipped in for George while he was alive.
Yeah, that probably would have been better. Oh, congratulations!
Thank you, Stefan. You've been very helpful. We won't take up any more of your time.
Oh, but before you go, would you like to sign our petition? It's to save the studio.
Oh, from whom?
Mayor Firth. Who else?
Jimmy?
Oh, Miss Felton.
Penance for the mannequin stunt, I presume.
Yeah.
If it's any consolation, I thought it was inspired.
I wish everyone else felt that way.
Well, maybe you should put your talents to better use, like helping me. Now, I was wondering if there was anything about Anita Driver I may have missed. Not the trial, but personal pieces in the press.
Miss Felton, I promised my mum I would do no more work in the case.
Well, this wouldn't be new work. I'd already asked you to do some digging. And if I know you at all, you'll have dug up rather a lot.
Have a look.
Oh, Anita's funeral. I haven't seen this. There's Bella. She looks familiar. Oh, my God. Bella is Ida Blunkett.
Isn't her name?
Darren Duggan.
What?
You have a visitor.
What the fuck is this?
Hello. Bella. If you're looking for Darren, he's been put out of harm's way. The governor owed me a favour, remember? Please, sit. You and your brother Jason were working together to kill Darren Duggan, weren't you? For murdering Anita. But how to get at him in prison? Jason staged a very public bank robbery so that he would be sent down. The only problem was he was sent to the wrong jail, so you had to step in and fix it. You changed your name to Ida Blunkett, landed a job working closely with the governor, and instigated an affair. Please, stop me if I'm wrong. You then hired a private investigator to make a sex tape of you and Peacock. It was easy for Burns to film it in your house because you let him in. And posing as a fellow victim of the blackmail, you knew Peacock wouldn't suspect you of being behind it.
He still doesn't. Are you going to tell him?
That rather depends on you. May I continue? The day I came to visit Darren, you heard all about it in the governor's office. So, to make sure I didn't jeopardize your plans, you asked P.I. Burns to keep tabs on me. Meanwhile, the blackmail worked, and Jason was transferred to Bakerbury. But then it all went horribly wrong when Darren turned the tables and killed Jason in self-defense. Then your trusty PI got killed. Was the governor behind that?
No. Peacock really was with me that night. I don't know who killed Burns.
And neither do I. But I digress. With your sister and brother both dead, you find yourself in the unhappy position of having to avenge them both alone. You were going to use that knife.
How do you know I'm not going to use it on you?
Because you're not that person, Bella. You don't have blood on your hands yet, and you don't need to. Darren is serving a life sentence. The chances of him getting out are 0 after killing Jason. You've lost so much. Don't throw your own life away. That's not what Anita or Jason would have wanted. Can I ask something? Before Anita died, did you notice anything out of the ordinary with her? Apart from her problems with Darren.
Oh, we didn't see her as much as we should have, Jason and me. But the last time we were all together, a few days before she was killed, she gave us some money. A few grand, actually. Jason had some repairs and I had some loans to pay off.
Do you know where she got it from?
She won it on a scratch card. Look, it was nothing dodgy. You didn't know, Anita, but she was as honest as they come.
Bella didn't want to hear it, but I know I'm right. Anita got herself tangled up in something that got her killed.
So the question is, where did the money come from?
Exactly. And here's another one. Who killed P.I. Burns? If it wasn't Peacock, who else is there?
Does Hooper have any suspects? Aunt Cora, Hooper, any suspects?
I wouldn't know. He's been ignoring my calls. Speaking of which, have you talked to Anton yet?
I've messaged him. Gonna meet him later at the bar and grill.
In that case, I need a favour. Pretty please?
I'm so sorry about last night. I drank way too much and acted like a total idiot. I'm so relieved you said no. I mean, not relieved. I don't want you to think...
I shouldn't have disappeared like that.
Thank you. A pint of lager and a sparkling mineral water, please. Thanks. I think a real drink would kill me.
So, I've been dying to ask. What happened with Cora at the prison?
If I tell you, you promise you won't print the story.
I swear.
Okay, you know the governor's PA, Ida Blunkett? That is Bella Driver.
What, Anita Driver's sister? Are you serious?
Yeah, she planned the whole thing. She had an affair with the governor just so she could hire a PI to film them having sex.
Wait. The PI that ended up dead?
Mm-hmm.
Then who killed him?
Oh, we don't know that yet. Thank you.
That's $8.50.
I will get this, I promise.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, so Ida, or rather Bella, used a sex tape to blackmail the governor into transferring her brother from another prison so he could kill Darren.
But Darren killed him.
Exactly. So then Aunt Cora had to hightail it to the prison to stop Bella from killing Darren herself. Bella had a knife in her bag. She meant business.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Aunt Cora says she talked her out of it, but I don't know. Bella still wants to keep her job at the prison. Why would she do that unless it's to get revenge on Darren?
Bakerbury's tallest man is suing Bakerbury Council after he banged his head on a road sign. Mr. Smith's solicitor, Becky Badewin, says that her client is suffering from severe PTSD and concussion. Is it the responsibility of the council to raise the signs or the freakishly tall to duck? I've often thought to myself, when you go to a theme park, they have that very, very low, you must be this tall.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What are you doing in my house?
It could be a serious help.
Who is that?
Drop the blade.
Bakerbury Bank has repossessed the home of a local...
I don't think you two have met. Bella, this is... Actually, can you turn that off, please?
Malone took out a copy of the book War and Peace.
This is Stacey Gallivan, Darren Duggan's girlfriend, the one who murdered your detective. Stay right where you are. I haven't finished yet.
You wouldn't use that thing.
That's what my 5th husband thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes, our Stacey here would stop at nothing to protect her man. Even when Darren was obsessed with Anita, she always believed that he would love her like that too. Well, I hate to break it to you, honey, but Darren doesn't love anybody. Stacey discovered that there was a plot to kill him in jail. Unfortunately, I told her that I suspected P.I. Burns was a part of it and that he was following me. So she followed both of us and killed Burns at my birthday party, thus ending the blackmail and stopping the governor from putting Darren into any further danger. But she still thinks that he's not safe while you are alive. That's why she came here, to kill you too.
Oh! I think you better come with us, don't you?
Oh, thank you for coming, Inspector. You'll be interested to know that Stacey was holding the same blade in her hand that she used to kill P.I. Burns.
But how did you know to come here?
I set a trap, and Stacey fell right into it. I knew that Stacey would try to kill Bella Driver, better known to you as Ida Blunkett.
So you used me as bait?
Well, we thought Bella agreed to the plan.
Well, Bella would never have gone along with it, but I was here to make sure that Stacey didn't do any harm.
Bella Driver, we're arresting you for conspiracy to blackmail and conspiracy
You know, I thought you were on my
to murder.
side, but you were nothing but a selfish, conniving nut job.
If you do not mention when questioned.
Inspector, can I just say, in my defence...
I think it's best if you don't say anything at all, Miss Felton, don't you?
I'll drive us home.
I know I went about it the wrong way, but I did prove that Stacey was a killer. That's something, isn't it? Of course, there's lots to figure out, I know. I still don't know for certain if Darren killed Anita, and as for Roy...
No, just stop, please. Please stop, Aunt Cora. Well, she killed Bella. No, or you, for that matter. And you dragged me and Anton into it. Do you ever think about anyone else? Do you? Come on. Come on, let's get in the car.
Nice one. Did you bring it? Oh. Let's see. Gleason leaves the room for a moment.
Maybe to have a wee.
Indeed. The killer sneaks in, takes a knife.
A bayonet.
A bayonet. And then Gleason returns.
Yeah. Oi, what you doing in my place? Blah, blah, blah.
Well, he's an ex-soldier, so he runs at him. There's a violent tussle. They back out onto the landing. When they get to the top of the stairs, and then the killer stabs Gleason in the lower stomach, and he falls.
Were there any defensive wounds on him?
No.
And why his lower stomach? Because I would, like, stab him in the chest or something.
Yes, I have to admit, it doesn't feel right. And nobody heard a fight. There was nothing disturbed or misplaced.
Well, that desk was. It was at the top of the stairs before. I thought it was a funny place to put it. And there was something poking out.
Oh. Jimmy, can you get me the bayonet?
Yeah.
Go! He killed himself.
I'm not talking to you.
You don't have to talk. I'll talk. I know for a fact that Roy Gleason killed himself, and I know why, too. A guilty conscience.
Oh, so you know what one of those is then, do you?
It was my questioning him about Anita Driver's murder that pushed him over the edge. That's how I know he killed her.
You don't know, Miss Felton, you assume. And as ever, your theory is 90% what-ifery.
Though that still leaves 10% probability. Surely that's worth taking another look at the facts.
Meaning?
Well, let me have a read of the old case file on Anita's murder. Not that there was anything wrong with the original investigation, just in case anything was missed.
I'm going to say this one more time, Miss Felton. You don't work here. You've got no training, you have no expertise, and you have absolutely no right to look through old police files. So please, for the last time, please, please, can you just leave? Now. Thank you.
Do you know how I know for sure that Roy Gleason killed himself? We proved it. Jimmy, Katie and I.
Excuse me?
You can do your best to try and stop me doing what I'm good at, but you won't succeed. And you won't stop Katie and Jimmy either. Because they have a talent. And talents should be encouraged. Good day, Inspector.
I said all headlines don't have to be alliterative.
Sherry, I just want to say...
Not interested, sorry.
She did just get another killer put away. Maybe just hear her out.
Thank you, Anton. I owe you both an apology. I behaved appallingly, and I feel wretched about it, truly. Can you forgive me?
I always do. So, Anton has had some good news.
Yes, that ex-prisoner's agreed to go on the record. Talk about working conditions at the Duke Vincent.
I take it they're not good.
They are not. And he got fired for refusing to work unpaid overtime.
Oh, fantastic. The scoop, I mean, not the exploitation. Oh. Someone left this outside. I didn't see who. Anita Driver's murder files.
Oh, you want some help?
What are we looking for exactly?
Anything that doesn't add up.
So the police only interviewed Gleason once, but they were pretty thorough. I probably would have let him go too.
It says here Anita's phone and laptop were missing from her flat, but in the trial, didn't they say robbery wasn't a motive?
Well, only because everything pointed to Darren killing her in a possessive rage.
Did they ever find the missing stuff?
Not according to this.
What happened to it then?
No, maybe Gleason took it to destroy evidence.
Evidence of what, though?
When did Anita die? Her exact date?
Yeah, 28th of June, 2019.
Look.
Some guy's pecs?
Oh, forget him. Look at the plaque. A homeless man was killed in a hit and run in 2019 on June the 14th.
So just 2 weeks before?
Could that be a coincidence? Or what if Anita saw who did it? Well, it happened right outside of her dance studio. Yeah. Anita gave her siblings money just before she died. A lot of money. She was blackmailing somebody, and that same somebody had her killed. And I think I know who.
I hate it when she does that.
Thank you for agreeing to see me.
Not at all. Always a pleasure.
That's kind. But we both know we haven't exactly hit it off since I moved here. But as I'm in Bakerbury for good, I felt it was wise for me to put my cards on the table. In June 2019, you attempted to buy a dance studio. That very same month, Anita Driver left that studio and saw a homeless man being run over and killed. Of course, you didn't mean to kill him, but you panicked and drove away, not knowing that Anita had seen you. She came to you for money. You paid it, but she overplayed her hand and asked for more. So you made a deal with Roy Gleason to get rid of your little problem. Roy Gleason killed Anita Driver in exchange for the cushy life you offered him at your community for ex-servicemen. And it would be the easiest thing in the world to pin the murder on a stalker ex-boyfriend.
You got all that from a leaflet. Not exactly a smoking gun, is it?
I quite agree. Any evidence of your crimes will be long gone. You saw to that when you had Gleason destroy the phone and laptop that he took from Anita's flat. But I wanted to look you in the eye and see if I was right. And I am.
If you believe I'm capable of all that, it wasn't exactly smart of you to come here and tell me.
I can handle myself. Bravo, Anton. That's a great exposé. But you have to watch your back. Firth is a dangerous enemy to have.
I know, but until we can prove he's the killer, this'll have to do.
So did you turn down that job in Manchester?
Yeah, wasn't really for me.
Oh, really? I thought it was your dream to work for one of the Nationals.
Some things are more important.
My agent. Humphrey, how are you? Oh, you heard about that? Oh, a new advert. Of course, I'd be interested. Oh, I only have one request. The chap playing Inspector Hooper, he wasn't quite the right casting. Could I ask for someone fatter, please? Marvellous. Ciao.